On a world ravaged by demons, the mighty Salamanders shepherd the remnants of a doomed populace into the escape ships that will take them to safety. Among them, the few humans that know the secret of this place, a secret Vulkan He'stan himself has come to learn.
There is one ship left to evacuate.
We've got them surrounded. We are going to consume them and all of their hopes and dreams.
Be'lakor, the first prince, the first damned, will not allow his secrets to be told. Salamanders, Shadow Legion. This is 40K in 40 minutes.
I get to play Salamanders again! Cool color scheme, hot flamers, what's not to like?
Tycho, the child of chaos. I am making sure that Nick is going to regret all his Space Marine decisions and come to the fold of chaos. Come, Nick.
All the Space Marine stuff is new to me. Oath of Moment. What is that? Armor of Contempt? Whoa! 3-up saves? This is nuts.
Nick and his Forge Father's Seeker Salamanders square off against Tycho and his Shadow Legion in this asymmetric mission from the latest chapter approved.
We're playing a really cool asymmetric mission where I've got Nick surrounded. He is the last stand on this world before it falls to the forces of chaos.
It also means that we know who's going first and second already. The attacker deploys first, the defender deploys second, and the attacker goes first.
Today's mission is Hold Out. From the second battle round onwards at the end of the command phase or end of the turn, if it's the 5th battle round and you are the player going second, players will score 5 victory points for each objective marker they control, up to 15 for the turn and 50 for the game. This is an asymmetric war mission, and we're playing the last stand deployment. Nick's defenders will have to deploy all in the middle, and Tycho gets the outside edges.
We're playing a 1,500 point game today, so a slightly smaller, and I brought a few different toys to try to play today.
Nick's Forge Father's Seekers consists of an Ancient and Vulkan He'stan, 2 5-man Intercessor Squads, a 3-man Aggressor Squads with the Flamer Gauntlets, 5 Assault Intercessors with jump packs, a Gladiator Valiant, 2 10-man Infernus Squads, an Invictor Tactical Warsuit.
I've never gotten to use an Invictor Warsuit. It's got really good close combat ability and decent shooting. I'm just hoping it can hold the line.
A Land Raider Redeemer, and a 5-man Scout Squad. Nick's got a named character. The Aggressor Sergeant is Kalanus Sartaf. Vulkan and 10 of the Infernus Marines with the Ancient will start inside the Land Raider Redeemer.
Be'lakor and his pals, all Nurgle today, are coming to the table to take on Nick and his Salamanders.
Tycho's Shadow Legion consists of Be'lakor, a Great Unclean One, 6 Nurglings, 3 squads of 10 Plaguebearers, 2 Beasts of Nurgles, the old school Forge World Plague Toad, gotta love it, 3 Plague Drones, a Soul Grinder.
A Soul Grinder is made to the table today. I'm so happy. I've never actually used a Soul Grinder before, so we're gonna see how well he does.
And a squad of cultists. That's right, the Cult of Nick is here.
Should never forget about the Cult of Nick. They've been heroes in most of the games I put them in.
Tycho's lists include one of our named character models, Ramos the Sun Eater. That would be Be'lakor.
If I try to stay in the center, all this close combat will converge on me and kill me. So I need to kind of choose one side of the board to focus on and try to take out that side of the board, hold that objective, and then make the rest of his army travel farther to get to me.
I haven't played a lot of these asymmetric missions, so I'm really stoked to be able to have a little bit of goofy narrative fun in the 40K universe.
Tycho!
Hello, Nick!
How dare you turn our planet to chaos?
Like this! Would you like a hug, Nick?
No!
I'm coming for hugs. Hug.
Actually, it's kind of nice.
Nurgle's not so bad.
The Salamanders are prepared to sell their lives dearly to protect the innocent civilians that are in this transport trying to start it. Like, I'm imagining they're like, they've got the key, it keeps falling out of their hand. They're like, start!
You've tainted your gasoline. Oh no!
You deploy everything, and then I deploy everything, and then you go first. You ready?
I'm excited.
All right, deploy away.
This episode is brought to you by Combat Cards. If you're looking for a quick Warhammer fix with seriously deep gameplay, Combat Cards is your answer. Don't just take my word for it. Download it now from wherever you get your apps from and redeem code Be'lakor to get 50 Demon Chaos cards, 500 coins, and 50 plasma. You could also get lucky and win. There's the opportunity right now to win Warlords, as there are 69 Chaos Demons, including Warlords in the game, and people will get the chance to win 50 of these, including the Warlords, if they're that lucky. Code Be'lakor expires on the 1st of February 2026, so get it today. You can get Combat Cards now from wherever you get your apps and join the fun.
Soul Grinder is going to start because I think there's only one spot where he can like go and see things and such. Great Unclean One.
Tycho's got Nurglings on that bottom left. They're actually infiltrated, as that is not one of his deployment zones. Be'lakor, aka Ramos the Sun Eater, is on the right side as close to the middle of the board as he can get.
Cult of Nick. Cult of Nick.
Beast of Nurgle on the right side of the bottom.
Flies over there. Infantry over here. Looks like the toads are hanging out together.
You've surrounded me on all sides, and with your infiltrating, you've even been able to take this side. So I'm literally surrounded on all sides. Be'lakor on one side, and a Greater Demon in the Cult of Nick on the other side. So I know exactly where I'm going to. I'm going to try to kill the Cult of Nick and the Greater Demon.
Land Raider at the bottom of his deployment circle.
The Flamestorm aggressors.
Intercessors are up top.
And I've got some sacrificial tactical marines. Jump back assault intercessors are thinking they might want to go kill some Nurglings.
Infernus Marines defending the Arvis Lighter as it's being loaded. How cinematic is that? This is a really tough mission for the player in the middle of the board. However, thematically, the Salamanders are defending to the last these few remaining humans escaping from the planet.
And with that, deployment's done.
Good luck, Nick.
Good luck! We do have a couple scout moves to do. Beast of Nurgle scouts too.
Yeah.
Why doesn't everyone take like 3 of these?
Because they're not as smart as me.
I've got scouts that can scout. We'll say they're inside the building, why not? I don't want to move any closer to you.
Oh, come on.
I'm
Come
totally
closer.
fine where I am.
Yes,
You must come closer to me.
Closer. Start of the first battle round, Be'lakor! You know what, I'm gonna be danger close. I don't need any of this don't shoot me shenanigans. I wanna reroll ones to hit, so that's what's gonna be this. It's gonna be that for the rest of the game, unless stated otherwise. Ask you please kindly to cut my secondaries.
Secondaries drawn our overwhelming force and extend battle lines.
It just feels very thematic for how the Nurgle onslaught commences.
Cultist Sticky, Tycho's home objective.
So I need to kill them.
I wonder if they'd like to move within range of my flames.
They're gonna have to.
Plaguebearers rolling forward. Their banner means they should have only about a 7-inch charge. Great Unclean One moves as well. Currently an 8-inch charge for him from that position.
Plaguebearers are gonna run up behind Big Daddy. Papa will protect you. Advancing those Plaguebearers. Advance the Cult of Nick. They're on a great adventure.
Cultists advance to the bottom of the map.
Here come the Nurglings.
Nurglings happily moving up their 5. The Plague Toad Beast of Nurgle closing on the Intercessors.
I've got lots of options for Overwatch here. It's very, very tempting. However, I really want to save it, so I have 2 command points in my turn, so I can use the immolation protocols and get devastating wounds on my flamers.
Plaguebearers advance to the left side objective. Drones up top, closing on those Intercessors. Be'lakor staying back in cover, not wanting to expose just yet.
At the end of the movement phase, I'm going to use Nurgle's Rot onto these here.
They're going to be -1 toughness until next turn.
A Great Unclean One spies your Infernus Marines. They're going to barf all over them.
This is disgusting.
Oh! These orange dice, they love me.
On 5s.
1 Marine down and 1 wounded.
Soul Grinder is going to have to weigh in here. I'm just going to fire all my weapons at this here Intercessor Squad. Phlegm Bombardment.
Phlegm bump. It's so gross.
This is hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because Be'lakor's nearby. Toughness 4.
3s then with cover. Oh, I still fail too. I've lost 2.
Harvest Cannon kills 1 more. Just 2 left in the squad.
That is my shooting phase.
Charge phase now. Great Unclean One fails with a 4.
Oh, he doesn't manage to make it in, but you know what? I have to save my re-roll because it's actually more important for my Plaguebearers to make it. Plaguebearers, 9 inches, going down to 8 because of my flag.
All right.
Meeting the 8. That's a 10! That's excellent. That actually leaves my command point open for other things.
Beast of Nurgle charge the Intercessors. He's in.
I want to lick you.
Here comes the second Beast of Nurgle. He's going to play with his buddy. The Plague Drones.
Plague drones make their charge. Soul Grinder fails.
Nurglings charge.
They fail.
I am going to start with this fight here.
Channeled Wrath being used on the Plaguebearers on the top. That's gonna give them Lance +1 to wound those 2 Intercessors. This should take them down.
Plaguebearers hit you 9 times.
Wow.
So my command point resulted in exactly 1 extra hit, folks.
I think you got him.
Down they go.
Ah, Suzie, remember us.
Here comes, what's his name, Nick? You can call him whatever you want.
Velveteen.
Velveteen.
His tongue is like velvet.
First piece of Nurgle, no effect.
Let's try his brother. What's his brother's name?
Zabulufu. Because they hop.
Oh.
Second one kills 1 model and a devastating wound to another.
Here comes some foul mouth parts. That's the name on the datasheet of this weapon. Hitting on force.
One. This one is dead right over here, which means that this Plague Trode is out of combat.
Finally, the Plague Swords. For force.
2 wounds -1. Do these do 2 damage as well?
No.
It's just the Sergeant and an Intercessor on a single wound remaining.
So I'm gonna fight you back with the Intercessors. Power Fist is 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Strength 8.
I take it.
3 points on Overwhelming Force for Tycho, 4 for Extend Battle Lines, takes him up to 7. He's out of command points. Nick still got 1, but a 7-0 lead as we head to Nick's turn 1.
Often turn 2 is your go turn, but for this game, in this position, this is my go turn right here. You not failing the Great Unclean One is both great, but also a little bit interesting because I was kind of hoping you were here so that I can load all of my stuff here and try to kill the Great Unclean One in 1 round of shooting. Now, because of this terrain piece here, it's gonna be really tough to get lines of sight. We'll see what I can do about that. You wanna pick my objectives for me?
I do.
Yeah, I know you do.
Nick's pulled Overwhelming Force and Marked for Death.
Battle 4, Great Unclean One, and the Soul Grinder.
For my gamma target will be that unit of Plaguebearers. I have Oath of Moment. This is my Oath of Moment target from Deadly Prince Studios.
Oath of Moment on the Great Unclean One looks like he's going for the big guy. Intercessors fail Battle Shock.
Demonic Terror, you're within my shadow of chaos.
1 Intercessor dies and the Sergeant takes a wound thanks to being in the shadow of chaos. Aggressors move forward. Great Unclean One, overwatching them, kills an aggressor.
I killed an aggressor.
Infernus Marines advance. They go 12.
Woohoo! These are all getting to line up to shoot at the Great Unclean One.
Invictor lining up shots on the Great Unclean One.
The Assault Jump Back Intercessors are going to move all the way over here. Advancing Scouts. 1.
7 whole inches. They're old scouts.
Vulkan He'stan and his unit of Infernus Marines and the Ancient are all going to get out within 3 inches of this Land Raider.
Seeker of the Unfound will be that top objective.
And that objective marker gives him better OC and a feel no pain as long as he's on that objective marker.
The squad advances as far as it can from the Land Raider. Ooh, he's not gonna get to his objective.
Really jumping out and torching all the things. I'm hoping he spreads out his attentions and doesn't manage to take down any of this marked for death targets.
Land Raider Redeemer rolls up.
Poor Intercessor is going to fall back and see if he dies from falling back. No, he's a brave soul.
Shooting phase now. Forge Father being put on the Great Unclean One. Melta and Torrent weapons will re-roll to wound into him.
There's like 9 flamers lined up on him right now. And that guy.
I'm all in, man. I'm all in.
You're gonna light up a Great Unclean
I'm going to light him up.
This is perfect. There's no way he's gonna take down the big guy.
And for 2 command points,
The 9-strong Infernus Marines getting Immolation Protocols. That's 36 hits. 5 to wound, but 6s will be devastating wounds and full rerolls.
oh, at the moment, everything's on this Great Unclean One. It's now or never. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, yuck.
There's trip 1s and
Oh.
trip 6s. All right, let's get a bunch more 6s for devastating wounds here. 7 devastating, 7 regular saves.
On 6s. Not a single one. I take 10 wounds.
Takes the Great Unclean One to half.
This is bad. My Great Unclean One is taking damage and taking damage fast.
You started with 20 with that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo! Woo!
Aggressors ripping down the Great Unclean One.
Down to 6 wounds remaining.
Ooh, it's up to the Invictor Tactical War Suit! You gotta do some great things. It's up to you, man.
Invictor pounds away into the mass of pus and flesh. 2 wounds remain on the Great Unclean One.
So close. Think I might be able to do it in combat? We'll find out. All the guns except for the multi-melt are gonna go into this Plaguebearer squad, and the multi-melt is gonna go into that Plaguebearer squad.
Hunter killer?
I'm gonna save it. Multi-melt to first, 2 shots. 2s?
2 dead up top. Into the unit near the Great Unclean One. Down goes 6.
And lastly, the twin assault cannon. Hitting on 3s. Go for it again.
Down goes another Plaguebearer.
All of Vulkan He'stan's unit is all gonna fire into the Plaguebearers at the top here, wipe them off the objective.
The Infernus Marines give him 40 shots.
Is it enough? Is it enough?
That is not great. One guy.
Oh, it's all up to Vulkan! Gauntlet of the Forge from Vulkan He'stan.
It takes to Vulkan, but the unit is wiped.
Got them all! Well, it's a good thing I didn't split fire because I needed every single iota of damage to take out that Plaguebearer squad.
Scouts do nothing into the plague drones.
Jump back Assault Intercessors into your Nurglings, hand flamer, and then it wounds. Then the heavy bolt pistols, which become no wounds.
Gladiator Valiant now into the plague drones.
Icarus Rocket Pod, D3 shots. It's got anti-fly 2 up, and it misses! Iron Hail, Heavy Stubber.
Nothing is 8.
Nothing. Twin Las Talon, let's do it. Strength 10. Twin Link though. So not a wound then. That sucks. 2 multi-meltas. Wow, I only hit once.
7 out of 5.
D6 plus 2 damage, minimum 3.
Only 1 drone down.
That is a very rough shooting phase. Not feeling so great about my position here.
Assault Intercessors charge the Nurglings.
They are possibly gonna do mortal wounds to you as they charge in.
Not the math hammer.
2 mortal wounds.
Invictor charges the Great Unclean One. He's in. Aggressors charge the Great Unclean One as well. They're in.
Power fists. And that is all my charges.
Invictor starting us off.
3 is without the moment. They're at -2, do 3 damage each. It's gonna kill you if you fail any of these.
Force to save.
Don't you
Right
dare!
Unclean One! Uh-oh. Yes! I need 5 6s. Here goes for Nurgle! I got 1 6.
Wow.
He goes down!
I never lose my Great Unclean One first turn. What's happening? Does the Great Unclean One pop? Kablooey! Oh, it's a 2. Punched by the Warsuit. Oh.
I mean, it took almost all of Nick's army, but that big threat unit is down.
The aggressors next as combat, and they're gonna pile into the Plaguebearers.
Aggressors piling in kill almost all of the Plaguebearers.
1 whole Plaguebearers left. That's a bit of a wrench in my plans. I was really hoping for a strong push from that side of the map, and I'm down to 1 whole Plaguebearer.
The Assault Intercessors into Nurglings. Hitting on 3s. Oh, they all miss. And then Astartes Chainswords. They're mischief makers, so might as well hit. So hitting on 4s, fun.
You killed 1 Nurgling.
Yay, I killed 1. You get to fight back.
Here come the Nurglings.
Nurglings do nothing to the Assault Intercessors.
This is gonna take a while, isn't it?
That fight might take a while.
1 whole Plaguebearer.
Into the aggressors.
Aggressor takes a wound from that Plaguebearer.
And with that, the turn has been completed.
Good turn for Nick. 3 on overwhelming force, 5 on marked for death. He's out of command points, but so is Tycho. It's 8-7 for Nick as we head to Tycho's turn 2.
Great Unclean One down, almost got both units of Plaguebearers. I feel like I managed to fall back a little bit from the right-hand side of the board coming at me, but I think I had a very good first turn. It all depends how fast Be'lakor and that Soul Grinder are gonna be into my lines. I can't abandon Suzie. Suzie, I'm coming for ya!
All right, Shadow Legion. The time is now to pounce! I've got some work to do. Nick has done some grievous damage and taken out my Great Unclean One, but Be'lakor lives.
Be'lakor with the Shadow Lord ability here. Everybody within 6 will reroll 1s to hit. Tycho's pulled behind enemy lines and storm hostile objective.
I mean, behind enemy lines is kind of interesting in this map. You already have it.
I'm already kind of close, yeah. Cult of Nick is gonna have to be heroes. Battle shock time. The lone surviving Plaguebearer.
Plaguebearer passes his battle shock.
D3 destroyed models.
What? It comes back?
He's within the shadow of chaos, and battle line 3 come back.
I have 1 objective here. I have 1 objective here, which actually becomes sticky at the end.
Ha!
10 whole points for a grand total of 17.
Plague drones closing on Vulkan and his squad. Nick debating on Overwatch. I mean, the Land Raider could do it.
I could Overwatch. I really could Overwatch. The only Overwatch target are these big strength 8 targets and stuff like that. And it's just not enough. I don't think, without Oath of Moment on one of these units, that it's worth overwatching.
Soul Grinder grinds forward.
Flying forward. I will have them. Vulkan, you are mine.
Pains me to say, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna Overwatch. Ah!
Cultists close on the Assault Intercessors.
Get out of here!
6 inches on dice for full heroism mode.
I think they can do it. They're Nick after all.
I have a plan here. We're gonna start with the Death Heads into Vulkan's unit.
Plague drones targeting Vulkan's squad, no damage. However, Nurgle demons will get full reroll the wounds against that squad now.
Shooting with Phlegm Bombardment into your Infernus Marines. Nurgle!
Soul Grinder into the wounded Infernus, kills a few of them. Bellicor, Ramos the Sun Eater, the first prince automatically passes his Dark Pact, and he wipes out that squad.
I have killed them all. Yes, that's exactly how Bellicor do.
However, he does fail his hazardous test and takes 3 mortal wounds.
Well, that was unideal.
Says the man who just killed the entire squad.
If most of these make it, I will be in a really good spot. I have 1 command point. I have 1 charge that needs to happen. Bellicor!
And he's in. I'm really surprised Nick did not Overwatch again. That's what Torrent is good for.
Plague drones charging the Infernus Marines.
Get a 2 on their charge, they reach the Infernus Marines.
Looking for an 8 on the Soul Grinder to charge those Infernus Marines. Oh!
Suzie, I'm sorry. You're gonna be dead now.
Beast of Nurgle reaches the Infernus Marines as well. Last Beast of Nurgle, the Toads reach the Valiant with a 4. Plaguebearers charging the lone Intercessor. Boxcars! Oh wow! He's in!
I have 1 last charge to make. Cult of Nick!
Cult of Nick charging the Assault Intercessors. They need a 6.
It's a 10!
Oh, you're gonna get everyone in. You got the objective.
Oh,
look at that.
Wow, that's how to do it, folks. That's what we call the charge phase. I'm going to spend 1 command point.
Bellicor with Epic Challenge choosing to allocate probably all the Vulkan first.
I will choose 1 command point for Armor of Contempt.
Oh, I would save this for a reroll on an invuln save. That is an interesting choice for sure. I think he's hoping to save out the squad and trusting he can make his invulns.
This is one of those stratagems that I always see everyone else use, and it's like, I'm now a Space Marine, I can use Armor of Contempt. It sounds like fun.
I think the strike profile is it. And we are going to be sustaining our hits. Vulkan He'stan!
6 saves on Vulkan.
Goes to -3 with Armor of Contempt.
Ooh.
Face the darkness with hearts ablaze with the light of the Emperor. First one.
3 damage.
Second one. Still alive. Third one.
Feel the pain's no help. Down he goes.
Only 3. Oh, Suzie, we're trying so hard to hold on to this transport for you. You better start that engine. Come on, get that engine turned.
Onto the Ancient with the next 3.
Oh, the Ancient's down 2. And 2 Infernus Marines. Ouch!
That's how to put Space Marines to the sword, folks. Here comes the Soul Grinder. The Claw.
6s.
Warp Sword.
Soul Grinder kills 3 more.
Very little left.
I will follow up with these drones here. Oh.
Plague Drone kills another Marine. Plaguebearers kill that 1 lone Intercessor. Poor guy.
And a nibble on your tank.
Beast of Nurgle now into the Valiant. Takes it to 8 wounds.
Here comes the Cult of Nick. First, they're going to Dark Pact for lethal hits.
Cult of Nick fail their Dark Pact, lose 2 models, but kill 2 Assault Intercessors.
Cult of Nick!
How did you kill 2? I'm gonna fight you over here with the jump pack Intercessors.
Assault Intercessors have to split attacks. 2 go to the Cultists, 1 into the Nurglings. 3 dead. Plaguebearers into Aggressors saved.
And the aggressors are gonna try to kill those Plague Toads. Twin Power Fists. 4s.
Tycho saves 3. There's 3 models left.
Wow, he rolled 2 6s and a 5. Now the Nurglings.
Nurglings wound the Aggressor. Valiant has no effect.
And then you heal all your wounds.
Yay.
So there's really no point.
Woohoo.
Is a desperate play here if we can hold on and push him back.
Big turn for Tycho. 10 points primary, 4 on behind enemy lines, 4 on storm hostile. That's 15 secondary, 10 primary, 25 to 8 for Tycho.
That round couldn't have gone any better for me. I really hope that Nick is not going to crush my hopes and dreams as he claps back in round 2 here. Nick, where are your characters?
They're all dead.
Oh.
All dead. Thanks for rubbing it in. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Nick pulls behind enemy lines and display of might.
Get into your deployment zone and also have guys in no man's land. Those are very fascinating ones to do. If I can take Be'lakor down, the leader of this army, all of his bonuses go away, then this is over. Then I've got this.
Oath of Moment on Be'lakor.
1 battle shock test to make.
Infernus Marines have failed. Takes a mortal wound from Shadows of the Warp, Demonic Terror again. Nick holds 1 for 5 points, takes him to 13. Aggressors, desperate breakout here. Nick does put one of them on the objective, but it costs him a model.
Sneaky move for Kellinus Sartath, one of our special named characters. So thank you, Sartath. Invictor Warsuit goes roar.
Land Raider moves out into no man's land. He's got shots left and right. Infernus Marines run towards the objective at the top of the zone. Scouts move towards Tycho's zone again.
Jump back. Intercessors are gonna fall back. This gotta work out. This gotta work out. Let's kill Be'lakor.
Oh, good luck, Nick.
1 flamer, assault cannon, bolter thing, the cultists. 1 flamer is gonna go into the Plaguebearers. The hunter killer, multi-melta, is gonna go into the drones. Hunter killer rocket.
I don't save.
Hunter Killer, 1 damage only.
I want more damage.
Command reroll, it's a 4.
1 wound remaining.
Multi-Melta kills the wounded plague drone.
Flamestorm cannon into the cultists. D6 plus 3.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Do you want to lose?
That's the ones you want. They're you.
Yeah, get him out of here. Twin assault cannon.
3 wounds just.
Twin length though.
Oh.
I could fish for devastating wounds. I'm gonna fish for devastating wounds. Oh my goodness. I fished and got 3 ones. Okay.
Save 2 of them. Take 1 wound.
Frickin' what the? What?
I got Nick to swear.
Oh no, they still live.
Why did that just happen?
Because they worship you.
That is just.
Plaguebearers save the Flamestorm cannons. There's still 2 standing.
This unit can't die.
We are still here.
Invictor Attacker War 2 is just gonna fire everything into those 2 Plaguebearers and kill them. Overkill is best kill.
Invictor takes out the Plaguebearers, finally. The Valiant into Be'lakor. Tycho with a command reroll to save.
That's the 6.
Multi-Melta's gotta do it here. Come on, Oath a moment.
Saving on the 6. 11 wounds remain.
Icarus Rocket Pod, hitting on 4s. Oath a moment. Anti-Fly 2.
He lives on 7 wounds. Infernus Marines take Be'lakor down to 3 wounds left.
Oh, I got so close.
Charge phase now, Invictor into the plague drone succeeds.
For Suzie. The Invictor Fists.
Oh wow, the drones have survived the Invictor's punches.
The Toad.
Beast of Nurgle does no damage into the Valiant.
Here comes the Malmite parts. And it wounds.
Down to 10 wounds remaining.
I've got the middle of the map, kinda. Nick has had to fade back to get these other objectives.
I've managed to hold on to one objective and got Be'lakor to 3 wounds left.
Whew, what a turn. He's running out of assets, but the score is there. 4 points on behind enemy lines and 4 on display of might. That's gonna give him a big 8-point secondary again. Takes Nick to 21 to Tycho's 25.
I'm getting overwhelmed here. Hold for the Emperor, hold!
Tycho's got Defend Stronghold and Secure No Man's Land.
Defend Stronghold will turn into a command point. We like command points. I don't know if I'm going to even be able to charge the Cult of Nick because you're just going to overwatch with your Redeemer. So they just have to be like, shh, be very quiet and throw a grenade.
Command point on Death Denied here. Be'lakor goes back up to 6 wounds.
No! Oh!
Battle Shock on the drone, it passes. Bellicor passes and gains a wound to go back to 7.
And one last battle shock. The Cult of Nick!
Cultists fail at our Battle Shock.
They can't grenade.
Oh well, they'll have to just charge you and do it the old-fashioned way.
Tycho holds 2 objectives for 10 primary, taking his primary to 20 and his score to 35.
Caca!
Bellicor moves, closing on the Valiant. Soul Grinder moving on the Battle-Shocked Infernus Marines in Invictor Warsuit.
We can't take off, there's too much weight on the engines.
Remaining Plaguebearers moving towards the bottom of Nick's deployment zone. There is an objective there.
Hippity hoppity.
Nurglings close on the jump pack Intercessors. Nick overwatching with the Redeemer here. 3 dead Nurgling bases.
Killed most of the squad, that feels good. I think that was worth it because I think I just kept my Assault Intercessors alive.
Run away!
Cultists flee the jump pack Intercessors. I can't blame them.
So the Harvester Cannon and a Flem Bombardment both have 36 inches of range. I'm going to open fire at those 3 Assault Intercessors with jump packs.
Soul Grinder can see the jump pack Intercessors. Oh boy, they live through it. 1 left.
And the Harvester Cannon. Pow! Looking for a 2. It's a 1!
Bellicor dark pacting for sustained hits into the scouts.
Betraying Shades.
He manages to hit 10 times. That is enough to wipe the squad.
It's hazardous check. The Nurglings charging your last Assault Intercessor with jump pack.
Bring it on.
Plaguebearers charge the Valiant. He's in. Bellicor reaches the Valiant. Toad the Beast and Nurgle reaches the Invictor. Soul Grinder makes it to the Battle-Shocked Infernus Marines. Here comes Ramos the Sun Eater. Bellicor sustained hits on his Dark Pack. 6 wounds at -4. That's 7d6 plus 7 damage. Yikes!
Magic of Bellicor. He's just slaughtering units left, right, and center.
Does the Valiant explode? It does not.
Plaguebearers consolidate on a Nick's bottom objective.
Let's go to the Soul Grinder.
Soul Grinder kills only 2 Infernus Marines. 2 remain. Beast of Nurgle fails to hurt the Invictor.
Here come the Nurglings.
Nurglings can't kill the Assault Intercessor.
Oh, I'm still alive. The Warsuit is gonna fight next.
Invictor to the Plague Drone, no effect. Drone munches on the Invictor, no damage. Jump Marines fail to hit the Nurglings. Infernus Marines take the Soul Grinder to 13 wounds left. Tycho recycles Defense Stronghold to get a command point to go back up to 1. Does score 2 on Secure No Man's Land. The secondary scoring has slowed, but the primary carries on. Nick still sits at 21 as we head to his turn 3. Nick's full assassination and bring it down.
I know what I'm doing today. Kill Bellicor, round 2. Ding, ding, ding. Really the only way that I'm gonna stay in this game.
Oath of Moment still on Bellicor.
Battle Shock tests.
Insane bravery being used on his aggressor to make sure to hold that objective. Jump Marine fails Battle Shock and dies.
Not able to hold on. They were gonna kill the cult. The cult was gonna be down. It was gonna be great.
Infernus Marines also fail.
Oh, another D3 mortal wounds for them. And one of them's down to 1 wound. Tough life choices.
Nick holds 1 objective for 5. This is fast becoming a battle of primary. Redeemer closes on Bellicor. Infernus Marines lose 1 to a desperate breakout.
It's all up to the Land Raider to do you in.
Land Raider to take on Bellicor. Can you drop him right here?
The Flame Storm Cannons.
16 Flamestorm cannon hits. 11 wounds.
The Prometheum. Too much fire. Does he go boom? It's a 2. That's the best Bellicor showing I've ever had.
Invictor Task Force.
Invictor now trying to rip down the Plague Drone.
Finish him off! Or
Tycho with a command reroll. Oh, he fails.
never underestimate the stubber.
No charges, but an ongoing fight.
The Toad in combat against my Invictor Tactical Warsuit.
It's time for a licking. Hey, he hit finally. Everybody's looking for 5s.
Hoo-yah!
Takes him to 8 wounds. Invictor cannot squish the Toad.
The Toad is just invincible.
You got close though.
Within 1 point, but you'll just heal them all back. Hate those things. toadies.
Toadies!
5 on Assassination, 4 on Bring It Down for Nick. That was all just in Be'lakor. It's 37-35 for Tycho as we head to Tycho's turn 4.
I've still got a Soul Grinder, and that Soul Grinder can pick up anything. He does so much damage.
Display of Might and Area Denial drawn for Tycho. Plaguebearers at the bottom of the map, Sticky the objective.
I have 1 Battle Shock to take.
The Nurglings pass Battle Shock, and a base comes back. Cultists also pass Battle Shock.
Unfortunately, I have not been able to kill enough here, which means that Tycho is going to still score 15 on primary.
15 primary points for holding 3 objectives, that's huge.
I need to kill your Warsuit to gain the area denial.
Cultists run to the objective on the left side. Everything else stays put.
Mr. Soul Grinder.
The Phlegm Bombardment into the Infernus Marines. Harvester Cannon into the Invictor. Infernus are okay. Invictor to 5 wounds.
Let's charge. We're gonna start with the Toad charging your Redeemer.
I'm going to try to kill him.
Nick chooses to Overwatch. Flamestorm Cannons take it to 3 wounds.
Don't give me that hope.
3 wounds, Nick. That's all you gotta do.
The Melta hits. Tycho saves. It reaches the Land Raider, and NFAs heals back to 7 wounds.
There's no point in shooting it.
Soul Grinder charges the Invictor he's in. Tank shocking.
I do a mortal wound to you, Nick.
He's on 4 left.
I'll charge up the Warsuit with the Plaguebearers.
Plaguebearers fling themselves onto the Warsuit.
Here comes the Claw.
Soul Grinder takes down the Invictor Warsuit.
He's gone. No explosion.
He tags the Land Raider and keeps a toe on the objective.
Just 1 Toad attacking your Redeemer. Beast of Nurgle.
Has no effect. Tycho's got 4 Display of Might, 5 on Area Denial. With 35 primary, he's at 61 to Nick's 35. Can Nick catch him? Nick's pulled Storm Hostile and Recover assets.
The best I can do for the people on the transport is to try to clear off the transport so it can try to escape. Maybe they can finally turn over the engine.
Oath of Moment on the Soul Grinder.
Oh, not the Plaguebearers. Not saving the civilian.
Well, civilians are fine for now.
The Aggressor passes his Battle Shock. The Infernus passes his Battle Shock.
I hold 1 objective for 5 points.
This is keeping Nick in the game. Infernus moves to be on the objective on the other side of the wall.
The Aggressor is fine where he is. He's going to stay still. Moon phase was really quick.
If Nick can down the Soul Grinder, that'll be Storm Hostile objective. That'll take Tycho off an objective, and he's got a possible path to salvation turn 5, but he needs to kill the Soul Grinder to do it.
If all these things happen, the Soul Grinder dead, the objective secured, and the secondaries achieved, that will put me in striking distance. To achieve this, I need to kill the Soul Grinder.
He's a big, tough meanie.
I've got Oath of Moment, let's go!
Aggressor recovers assets. Infernus recovers assets.
So, hey, Land Raider, into the Soul Grinder. That Land Raider's been an ace in the hole and has done a massive amount of damage. Flamestorm Cannon!
The Redeemer opens up into the Soul Grinder.
She's down to 9.
2 Meltas got to do it. Come on, Meltas. Go, Meltas, go, baby! Fails them both. But, Oath of Moment.
Oh, man.
Fail them both, please, sir.
Oh,
Don't you dare roll double 4s. I will be so pissed.
Tycho's got a command reroll a save, and he gets one. Rerolling for his Melta damage from a 3 to a 1. That was Nick's last chance.
Some days are glorious days in the Imperium, and some are not.
Oh boy, what a game. It might only be 4 turns, but still right to the wire. 71-53 for your winner, Tycho.
The forces of Be'lakor, the shadows of chaos are true.
No civilians were saved, and the planet has been consumed by the warp. It looks like it too. I love when the game, both on the objective score and narratively what it looks like on the board, you have swarmed the transport, and poor Suzie, you've destroyed Suzie.
She's just joined us. She gets a little sniffle. We're like, oh, now you're a Plaguebearer.
Gentlemen, that was a lot of fun to watch. What a fantastic game, and what a great visual.
I feel depressed. Tycho, thanks for playing. As always, great to play with you.
Thank you, Nick. That was an incredible game. I really felt like I was on the ropes, but Be'lakor was too tenacious.
Thanks again to this episode's sponsor, Combat Cards. Download it from wherever you get your apps from if you don't already have it. And don't forget to use promo code BELAKOR, that's Be'lakor, to get 50 Demon Chaos cards, 500 coins, and 50 plasma. And of course, the biggest thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment below if you don't like my mustache.
If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it from all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on.